All right, Phil. So
I didn't do it.
you didn't do what?
I don't know. Whatever. Not my fault.
You didn't get any more baked beans?
You more what?
Any more baked beans? The beans?
Beans.
You didn't do that?
Ranch beans. The best.
All right,
You're
Phil.
not gonna let me forget that one.
No, because I want you to get those ranch beans.
Well, they're good. Expensive. They're really expensive.
Well, maybe not so much when you get a job, right?
Hey, I went for a job.
You did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Got turned down.
Okay.
He said he'd call me.
All right. Well, we can talk about that a little further. Before we get started, just want to remind you of the confidentiality. Say anything that will harm yourself or others, I gotta report it up. But that's about it. I guess we'll see. But apparently you didn't do anything, so we should be good.
Oh, I don't do anything bad.
Okay.
Never.
All right. Let's talk about that job. Where did you apply?
I went down to Raiders
Okay.
and I talked to the guy in the maintenance department and told him my haphazard standards, back is bad and can't stay on my feet right along. I can, do general stuff anyway. And he says, I'll give you a call.
Okay.
He had to talk to somebody about it first.
Give me your number.
Did I give him mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think he's gonna call me
Why not?
because I can't stand phasers.
You can't stand them?
They don't get my money. I know that.
Then why do you want to work for them?
Because I want other people's money. I want the people to go in there and think they're rich. And that food is, that ranch can is only 15 something ounce can, right?
Uh-huh.
Any place else you buy it for 90 cents or maybe even 75.
Yeah.
But there, whew, it's $1.25.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe there. So they pay you more.
No. It's Surefine Foods out of Chicago. They're a bunch of rip-off artists.
All right. Well, so you applied to one job.
That's all I did. I went by that old place over there on Locust and about 15th Street or the food pantry.
Uh-huh.
It used to be a homeless shelter. I don't know what it is now. They got that big new building in there in the back. Anyway, it was Margaret Mary is the one over on 7th, and that one there is can't think of the name of it. The one on Locust in 14, 15.
It's a church or it's a homeless shelter?
Well, it's a guy house right there in the corner. It used to be a big parking lot, and then the school there, and then the church is there. It's Catholic.
I'm really bad at all that, honestly.
Well, anyway, it was really busy. It was the wrong time to get over there. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were really busy. But it brought back old memories. I took a guy there one time that needed some food when I could drive him over. And anyway, you have to go in back of the house, I think,
Okay.
because they have a little small kitchen back there. So,
You got some food?
I think that's where you pick up some or whatever. But I didn't want to go in there and start standing around, waiting for people to wait on me. That ain't cool. Not when they're busy.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you're hungry.
I'm never hungry.
Never hungry.
Never.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, let's set some goals for you so that by the time you don't like goals?
No, I just got. There we go.
All right. So, last week we talked about getting you a part-time job, living in low rent, and getting food. So let's break that down a little bit so that it's a little more clear for you this week. So we're talking about getting a job. I want you to apply for 2 job applications by the end of the month. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah,
Okay,
So
cause
I
you've
broke
already,
the ice already, so.
yeah, there you go.
I think I can do it.
Okay. So,
Got a frog in my throat.
need some water?
Even with water.
Okay. And then before you actually apply for that, I would like you to think about some jobs where you would like to work, where you think would be good to work, where you would like to work by the end of the month.
Okay,
You think you could do that?
sure.
So, okay, so then, if those sound good, then, you'll bring in some applications, job applications, and if you need help filling them out, or if you would rather just go in person, then just let me know who you applied to, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Alright, well, you already got one of those done, so that's good. You're ahead of the game.
I know Bob Ayler, so he's a
Oh, he interviewed you?
stuff, no.
Oh,
He still runs that place
well, maybe you can tell the manager, hey, I know Bob.
up there. Oh, yeah,
I can get in, I know Bob.
we go to the same church.
There you go.
So what?
Hey,
I
don't
bring the
know.
same hair.
You're basically Bob Basler. Okay, second one is live in low rent. So you need a place to live. Alright, so
I thought we did that.
we did. We're just gonna break it down a little further for you.
Hmm.
So like last week we did SMART goals, which are
Oh,
like they're broad,
Right.
and then this you break it down. So this is saying like I want you to fill it out by the end of the month, stuff like that. So
I wonder if they need somebody to count money at Fifth Third or something.
like a bank teller.
We'll just count money. I don't wanna work, I just count money.
Maybe. I don't know if they use machines for that now. You know how like when you-
Auditor.
maybe like would you ever work at like a library?
Hmm.
Like a library?
Well,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
uh,
You like reading?
oh, it's not bad. My eyes get really bad though.
Oh,
They cross a little bit. Everything gets fuzzy.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. For your action step for getting a place to live, let's say, um, would you be able to like look around town for a place to live? Do you think you'd be able to do that, or
Well, I don't wanna drive around and look for signs.
Right.
That's too costly on gas.
right?
So, yeah, I'd have to have some kind of an advertisement. But the paper's no good anymore.
Could you go? You could go to the library and use their computers.
Oh.
So like you just log in as like a guest, and then you could search the internet. Would you know how to do that?
Never thought about that. They have the paper up there on the computer.
Yeah.
They, what is it, Tribune Star?
Mm-hmm.
We can do that.
Okay. So go to the library.
Hmm.
Do you think 2 places would be good enough,
Mm-hmm.
or do you want to do 3?
Well, go to the library is one, right?
Yep. But I mean, look for 2 different like housing places,
Oh.
or do you think?
Well, if they send me out to one. What about housing authority? Didn't we talk about that?
Like someone to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we could do that as another goal is talk to the housing authority. Okay.
Don't they have that, those apartments that, they prorate
Mhm. Okay, we can do that.
against the money that you do not make?
Yeah. And especially until you actually get a drone, then they could maybe help you
Right.
with that. Okay. But so for the first one, do you think looking at 1 or 2 different housing, like apartments would be good?
Well, I could, look at a couple,
You know, look at 2? 2 or 3?
Two?
2, okay.
Who said three? You said three?
Not me. Hey, it wasn't me. Go to the library and
You're pretty
find.
free with my time, aren't you?
Hey, now that you're not mowing lawns,
Oh.
go to the library and find 2 different, like apartment style, like, what was, you said last week, kitchenette. By the end of the month,
What is the next one?
is
16?
the 16th. Or do you want a little
Oh,
longer?
I should be able to do that.
Okay. End of month.
Mm-hmm.
And let's have you talk to the housing authority by the next session. Is that okay?
Next week,
Next week.
by phone?
Will you be able to find their number, or do you need me to do that?
They're probably, oh, I wouldn't want to call you, probably.
Oh,
They're probably in the.
okay, or if you want, when you
We
go to,
just got a new phone book,
you
didn't we?
did?
I don't know, didn't we? Oh, we
A
did.
phone book's still a thing?
We did, we always do this time of year, don't
I haven't used a phone book in forever.
we?
I don't think I've ever used a phone book, actually. All right.
The print is so small, you have to use a magnifying glass.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can look online when you go to the library if you need to do that. Or I can give you that number too. Okay. Our last problem is food. But apparently you're never
Food?
hungry.
I'm never hungry. My dog is.
Oh, your dog is. Okay. So the problem is need more food.
Free dog food,
Free dog food?
if it's the best kind.
What do you give her?
Diamond.
Really? That's like ranch beans, but in dog form.
I don't know, she's pretty spiffy about her food.
Really?
You must not be very sharp on diamonds, you put them on your ankle.
Hey, they're fake.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one, didn't I?
All right, let's see. So you need food for Lady and you?
What?
You need food for Lady and you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder if you went to like an animal shelter, if they would be able to give you some.
I don't know.
So do you want to do an action step as call an animal shelter?
I don't know. Well, what she's on now is pretty expensive, about $40.
And how long does that last you?
Well, this is my second one, so I don't really know. You don't look at it the first couple of times you buy it, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the second one. It's it's half empty now, and I've been on it now for about 10 days.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess she eats a lot. She's a bigger dog.
Yeah, she's 65 pounds,
Okay.
all muscle,
All right.
all muscle.
All right. So should we call, you think we should call an animal shelter? You think that's a good goal or no? No?
I think it's dead end.
Dead end? Okay.
What is an end? The one down there on, what's the name of the street? Fruit Ridge? No, it's not Fruit Ridge. Is that Fruit Ridge? Our pound? The pound?
No, not a pound. So a shelter is going to be different from a pound because pounds, I believe, they euthanize the dogs after a certain time. So I don't think they have like as many things there to donate to.
Oh, I haven't heard of them doing that out there for a long time.
Oh, really?
I think they stopped.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Well, if you don't want to go that direction, we don't have to go that direction. So let's do action step. How about
Action.
like
Well, I got at these grocery stores when I go in goods, they have these open bags. What they do with punctured bags or stuff.
okay.
That won't bother me.
Okay, you want to go into grocery store?
Yeah, if they have any of those bags that are broken up in it, that I can buy at half price or something. Because they can't sell it for retail anymore.
Okay.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah, or like
If it's open,
yeah. Yeah,
and it's taped over it, what would you do?
yeah,
I wouldn't buy it. Well, I'd buy it if it was, you know.
safe. Okay, and then one more, so let's say you're gonna go to the grocery store and ask for half price food or anything that's like, that's
For the
open,
dog.
open, for the dog. Alright,
Yeah.
let's think about what we can get for Lady. Yeah, Lady. It's Lady, right? That's her name, your dog's name, Lady?
I haven't made up my mind, Lady or Hoss, but she likes Lady.
Alright, we'll stick with Lady for right now. Let's think what we can do for her. I wonder. Is that the only dog food you'll give her is Diamond?
Well, it's the only one that has a non-byproduct
Oh,
thing.
she's an organic cow.
Well, not that, it's just that, there's fillers, they use
Yeah,
fillers,
yeah.
and, the best dog I ever had, was one of the collar that she's wearing now was off of the Hoss.
Hmm.
And I used, dog food that ruined his gut,
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's a fair one.
so I don't, it was gravy train.
Okay.
It ruined her, just totally wasted her back.
Oh,
Anyway, I had to put him down. That hurt bad.
okay.
So anyway,
So what if when you went to the library, you looked for coupons for the dog food?
they got coupons for dog food.
Maybe.
They
It's
might,
worth a shot.
they might.
Alright, let's
I
do
don't
that.
know.
So go to library and look. Food. By next week, you think that's alright? Or do you want the month?
Yeah, there's something else I have to do at the library too, right?
Yep, you're gonna go, to the library and find 2 different apartments by the end of the month.
Okay.
So do you wanna do the dog food coupons by the end of the month too?
I'll do that too.
Okay. Alright. Well, that sounds good. Alright, you can do that for me?
Yes.
Alrighty. They're just telling me I gotta head out. Alright, you have a great rest of your day, Phil.
You do the same thing.